Welcome to Royal Caribbean's Symphony of the Seas. Right when you walk on the ship, you are invited to the Royal Promenade.
Walking on to an Oasis-class ship, it blows my mind every single time. This ship is truly massive, and it has all you could ever want on a cruise ship. Let's get into the Cafe Promenade.
Yes.
What do they have here?
So the Cafe Promenade has your specialty coffees, your pastries. They have some pretty good sandwiches and wraps as well. And we bring our little one on there, so we also take advantage of their milk taps. The collection is a little shop that is open when we are out to sea a certain distance, and they have all sorts of jewelry and clothing and handbags, sunglasses, that type of persuasion.
We didn't buy anything from that store.
We did not buy anything from that store. We did, however, visit the next cruise desk and booked our next cruise on Royal Caribbean, which is going to be the Star of the Seas inaugural cruise, so make sure you stop by there. The next part that we have here is the Royal Shop.
And we did do, we made some purchases here. They've got a good collection of Royal Caribbean themed gifts here.
Yeah, I will say that it's smaller than Utopia's, but still a pretty good selection. One spot that you will not be missing on your cruise is Sorrento's Pizza. Some of the best pizza at sea, and they have really great hours here. They have a variety of pizzas. They really give a nice variety of pizzas, a different pizza basically every single night. And they also have the Coca-Cola freestyle machines.
Getting into Copper and Kettle, this is your British pub. You're gonna have your beers on tap here. They're gonna make a good old fashioned and whatever people in the UK drink. Yes. They're gonna have it here.
They also have great live music at night as well.
True.
You can hear that all throughout the Royal Promenade as you're sailing. Next up is Port Merchants. So this is kind of your little knick-knack shop where you can also get your duty-free liquors, cigarettes. We're always stocking up on those types of things when it comes to cruising.
In case you forgot your toothbrush or toothpaste, they're also going to sell that kind of stuff there as well.
Yeah. Regalia right here is one of these spots that has the jewelry giveaways.
This is the jewelry shop, yep.
Yes, you can get some of your Royal Caribbean exclusive bling right here, and they do some free champagne tasting, so make sure you check that out if you are on Symphony of the Seas.
Next we have, what is this, Solarium? This is the kind of like the beauty, the makeup, the hair products. We're in there like every day. You can also sample some makeup if you see something that you haven't tried on before. They'll let you do that.
Yeah. Coming up right here in the Royal Promenade, we have On Air. On Air is used for a variety of different things, but mostly for karaoke, both family and adults only karaoke, and some of the game shows. We have a little one and she loves to romp around in this little area as well. A lot of space for seating and also a nice sized bar. Also, just taking the beautiful art that is right here in the middle of the Royal Promenade as well.
Maisie really liked this sculpture.
Yeah, the reflections on it. Just if you're feeling vain one day, just walk up to it and check yourself out. How about Boleros, Marley?
Boleros, they also did some game shows in here too, like some trivia. They have a really nice sized bar. Maisie loved playing on the carpet here, and the girls, like little girls, would join in and do cartwheels. It's a cute spot, but yeah, live music.
They also got the samba lessons.
Is this like a Cuban theme?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay. And you know, it's Royal Caribbean. We have Starbucks. You can get anything here that you would get on land. It's around the same price, but you got to take in fact that they add the 18% gratuity, so your drink appears to be a little bit more, but it's not crazy.
Yeah, and make sure you check out the Oasis class exclusive mugs when you visit the Starbucks.
A little tip, if you have the drink package, you do not get free coffee from this Starbucks, but in the Cafe Promenade, they also serve Starbucks and you can get a coffee there for free.
Yeah, as we're moving down the elevator bank here, we are going to enter the Royal Theater.
This was where our muster drill was.
Yes, it was. And this is also where bingo takes place and Hairspray, the full Broadway production of Hairspray. Marla, it's your first time seeing Hairspray.
It was incredible. It had nothing to, I thought it was about like a beauty salon. It's not.
Yeah. And they also have this exclusive show about the passage of flight. which we also checked out as well, which you'll see in our vlogs. Now, if we are walking in and going left instead of right, you will be entering the Bionic Bar, where you can have robots make your drink. It's
okay.
It's okay, though. You know, it's one of those things where you just do it to do it, especially if you got the drink package.
Yeah.
I always fantasize about these things kind of going haywire, but having not yet seen that happen, it does take quite a long time to get your drinks.
And you're not getting anything overcomplicated here. It's a mixer and a shot of something, so you can't get too crazy.
Yep, absolutely. As we're moving forward here, we also have these little tablets where you can get your photos.
No, these are the shore excursions, right?
Shore excursions.
Maybe both. Maybe you can do both here.
Yeah, you might be able to do both. They also have this watch shop here. So this is Regalia Watches, where they were doing a couple different giveaways, and once again, all duty-free pricing on the cruise ship shop. So make sure you check that out if that's your thing.
Yeah, you know, if you win big in the casino, you can come up here and buy yourself a Rolex.
A rolly with a dab of ranch. Guest services is next up. And guest services on this day wasn't very particularly busy, but it does get very busy. They do have quite a few people that can help you, and the Royal Caribbean staff is always incredible. Right here in the middle of the Royal Promenade, from the entranceway, you have the Rising Tide Bar, which also goes up to deck
8
for Central Park. So once again, it's one of those things where it's a unique feature. Definitely check it out if you've never done it. They do have some exclusive cocktails that you can check out in that area as well.
Like espresso martinis on tap.
I can taste it right now, but I'm not going to because I'm entering the Boardwalk.
This was Maisie's favorite deck. If you've watched any of our Royal Caribbean series, this girl lives on the carousel.
Yeah, and there it is right there, the carousel with the little horses. They also have a little art installation, but they also have a lot of food options here on the Boardwalk that you can check out. And one of our favorites happens to be the Doghouse.
Woof, woof.
Yes.
They have excellent hot dogs, sausages, kielbasa, homemade buns. The buns were really good.
Definitely check it out. This whole entire area smells like a big hot dog, but don't let that deter you. More shots of the carousel there. Can't get enough of it. Another place that we checked out is Playmakers Sports Bar and Arcade.
They have really good food here. It is for cost. It is cheaper, but the food here is really good. I think it's better than main dining room. Hot take, I know. Yeah. They also have this cookie sundae, and it is bomb.com.
Yeah, that's where the campfire cookie is, right?
It's so good. And the bar here is huge.
And the burgers, cannot not mention the burgers. They also have this awesome arcade with a lot of little games. One of our favorites is the duck claw machine. So if you're trying to find those ducks and you're unsuccessful, you can come right to the arcade and quack to your heart's content.
And it is $2, but you can keep going until you catch a duck. So you're not going to lose your money there.
We've passed right through it, but Sugar Beach is the candy shop, and right on to Johnny Rockets. So Johnny Rockets is free for breakfast, I believe.
Yes.
But an extra charge for lunch and dinner. So you got your shakes, your malts, your fries, your onion rings, your burgers. Johnny Rockets is pretty good. Definitely check that out. We also have the Ultimate Abyss, which is one of the cornerstones of the Oasis class, is the slide that goes from, I believe, deck 15 or 16 all the way down here to deck 6 on the boardwalk. Have not done it enough, but definitely need to try it out again.
They also have the Aqua Show on this deck. This is a cannot miss show. It's absolutely incredible what these performers can do.
Yes. We got some behind the scenes photo there of Hero, which is the show we saw during the night. So definitely check out our vlog for that. As you're leaving the boardwalk, you will enter this area where you can book your shore excursions, as we mentioned earlier. And this also doubles as the photo area as well.
Yes.
So all those photos that are being taken of you, you can come here and get charged a lot of money to get some photos. Don't even try screenshotting it. Royal Caribbean has that figured out. You will get prompted with a pop-up that says, hey, be a better human being, okay?
Yeah, no screen recording and no screenshots. They know what they're doing.
That's right. Now the Schoner bar right here is another staple of Royal Caribbean ships. They have a lot of different cocktails. They have a lavender drink that I really...
Lavender daiquiri.
Yeah, and they also have the piano here, so this also doubles as a piano bar and also a nice trivia area. And just look at this view as you're looking down on the Royal Promenade. The spa and fitness center is also on deck 6. Starting off, we have the Vitality Cafe where you can get your shakes and your smoothies and your acai bowls and all that stuff.
Yum. And we got the spa. I did receive some spa services here. I got the blowout, and let me tell you, that guy knew what he was doing. I've been doing hair for 14 years, and he killed my blowout. He gave the best scalp massage, probably the best scalp massage I've ever had in my life. Moving on, we
enter the fitness center.
Entered the fitness center. Gosh, I couldn't find my words. We're entering the fitness center. I did spend some time in here. You have all of the ellipticals, the treadmills, the rowers, anything you could possibly want. The gym on an Oasis class ship is massive.
Yes. Central Park. Central Park is really the heartbeat of the cruise ship, and we enter right in here to Chops, which is the extra charge restaurant. It is the steakhouse on board, and we've only had it one time, but we did enjoy ourselves inside Chops. Central Park is really an area of the ship that you really have to breathe in if you've never really experienced it, because it really does feel like you are in a park and not on a cruise ship. Coming up here, we have another specialty dining option. This is 150 Central Park.
We've never ate here.
Yeah, we've never been here, but I looked at the menu and it looks really good. It seems like American fusion cuisine. So definitely want to check this out if you want a little fancy eats. And they have some really nice views of Central Park in this area, like this one right here. How about the Trellis Bar?
You've gotten some drinks from here.
Yes.
It's just a good little spot in Central Park. It's quiet to grab a drink and relax. There's usually someone playing the violin.
Yeah, the live music at night in that area is really ambient, and it really just adds to the whole entire experience.
Also, this is a prime spot for duck hunting.
Ooh, good tip.
Yeah. Maisie and I went here a lot to try and find the ducks.
Yeah, especially in these little areas that we're seeing right here, this greenery, this is where you're going to find all of those ducks.
And look up in the trees, because people are sneaky and they'll put the ducks up there.
It's true. You will be climbing trees in Central Park trying to find those ducks. As we're moving through Central Park here, just take in the beautiful views, but we're going to be entering the...
I believe this is the Park
Yes.
Cafe. You can come here for sandwiches, a fresh salad. They have fresh cut fruit. They do have some desserts. They also have a freestyle machine if you're looking for one.
Yeah, the paninis, the sandwiches. It's a really nice place to go if you don't want to deal with the Windjammer traffic. It was pretty busy on our sailing, but still just a great option for...
It's all grab and go.
All grab and go. Great way of putting it, yeah. A lot of seating in this area. And even more seating outdoors, just in case you want to sit outside.
Another place we have not tried is Jamie's Italian.
Yeah, I haven't heard great things about this restaurant, but the theming on the inside looks really cute. Really takes us back to our Italy trip. It looks like they had a very extensive wine list as well. So this is another one of those ones that we need to try. We just haven't been on a lot of Royal Caribbean ships, so that's probably why we haven't tried it yet. This is an extra cost restaurant, by the way.
I also think if you are going to partake in these extra charge restaurants, just get the all-inclusive dining package. It is well worth it. For 2 people a night, you're looking at a little bit over $100. And when you get the package, you can eat every single night at an all-inclusive or at a pay-for restaurant. It's worth the price.
Absolutely. Big winos here, but we're going to be taking a look here at Vintage's Wine Bar. So Vintage's Wine Bar is a very low-key spot. They have small plates, and they also have a variety of, you guessed it, wines. And some of them are over $1,000. So if you're looking to splurge and get that bottle of Cristal, then this is the place to come to. Is Cristal wine? It might be.
Again, this is prime duck hiding. They also have a photographer out here at night, and it was really pretty to look at those photos that we did not purchase.
Did not purchase those.
But they tried.
They really did try. This next area that we're
Don't ask me to pronounce that. I can pronounce that. That's Cartier.
Yep, Cartier and Bulgari. So these are luxury watches and jewelry areas that you can go in there and purchase that type of stuff.
His little layout.
How about Dazzles? Dazzles is the live music area, and they also do Battle of the Sexes here.
Yep.
And a lot of seating, obviously, but this felt very cramped when we went to Battle of the Sexes.
Oh my gosh, there was way too many people in this small area. What was the tribute band in here?
What was the what?
The tribute band.
I think it was Earth, Wind, and Fire. Next up, we have Wonderland, another restaurant that we have not tried, but I wanted to make sure that we got some beautiful shots of this. Obviously featured heavily with Alice in Wonderland theming. Think down the rabbit hole. They have a cool menu that you can paint to actually reveal what the menu options are. Just look at these cute chairs.
I love the theming here. Big Alice in Wonderland fan.
It's a little pricey though, I'll be honest. And the Seven Hearts card room, another area where we hid some ducks, but they have computers here just in case you're living in 1997, and also you can play your bridge, backgammon, all the different card games.
They had some board games in here too. It's a nice area to unwind.
Yes. An area not to unwind is Deck 14 Adventure Ocean,
Hey,
which
look, that's us.
Yes, we have a 1.5-year-old right there, and Adventure Ocean is where we spend a lot of time. Can't get a lot of footage of that area because of all the little kids. Deck 15 and 16, the top part of the ship, the sports in the pool deck. We walked right past it, but the water slide. So there's actually 2 different water slides.
They were fast too. I liked them.
The water slides are no joke. That is for sure. The pools here are all ages. I don't think they have an adults only pool. And if they do, nobody follows that rule at all.
Right, yeah, there was kids in the pool that we thought was adults only, but that's okay. You know, it's your vacation too.
Exactly. Luckily, I got this footage first thing in the morning, so the pools weren't very busy, but you can just see that there's a lot of different options on those hot days to take a dip in the pool or do the thing that I do where you go in the hot tub, then you jump in the cold pool and you go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, that's not your vibe at all.
That's a shock on my body.
Absolutely. Beautiful view down there of Central Park as we're exploring the sports in the pool deck area. On the other side, a lot of the same with more hot tubs and more pools. Those areas for you to really just cool off and
these
just
pool
relax.
chairs, they fill up. It might look empty now because it's very early in the morning, but you can already see that people are claiming their chairs.
Yep, putting their towels down and then leaving to parts unknown. Don't be that person. Speaking of towels, go ahead and grab a towel right there. If you do not return your towel, it is a $30 charge. So make sure you return your towel. Don't steal them. They're not even cute. Coming up, we spend a lot of time in this area, which is
Splashaway Bay or Baby Bay?
Yeah, Splashaway Bay and Baby Bay. I think these are both of the water feature areas here. Maisie went down that purple slide right there.
She loved it.
Yeah, that was her first water slide experience, I believe.
Yeah, and she did it 4 more times.
And this area also, right, like I said, this is shot first thing in the morning, so there's no kids out here, but it gets so busy.
And this is diaper friendly right here. So mamas with babies, this is for us.
Yes.
And the water wasn't too bad. It's like bath water. It's not going to shock the system for the little ones.
Now, after sitting in that pool, you're going to work up an appetite and you're going to enter El Loco Fresh here. And El Loco Fresh is the grab and go Mexican food option. They also have a salsa and different types of toppings bar for all of your tacos, burritos, nachos, all of those things. Marley wasn't a big fan of it. I thought it was pretty decent.
It's okay. Next we have the sports court. They do dodgeball in here, basketball.
Looks like they're playing some pickleball there. Tag me in.
Never done it.
Love me some good old pickleball. Yeah, so they're over there swinging, but if we swing over here to the other side, we will see the zip line.
I love the zip line.
Yeah, Marley felt like she was Superman on this cruise ship going up and down that zip line. There's also a camera that they attach to the zip line, and they will sell you the GoPro style footage of your zip line experience for the low price of
like $40.
Yeah, I think it was $40.
And the zip line's like 8 seconds.
Yep.
Don't buy it.
Looking down here from one of the two flow rider machines where I broke no bones in my body, but I did break my spirit, and you can too by entering the flow rider. You do have to sign a waiver here, and there's also designated times for stand-up or boogie boarding or going on your knees.
You can take private lessons here for a price.
Yep, it is. It's quite the experience if you've never done it before, and you can get injured.
Yeah, this man thought he was fully going to be surfing.
I really did think I was going to take it on. Here's the ultimate abyss where you enter, as we mentioned down there in the boardwalk. So this is where it starts, and that slide is so fast and so cool. It's got all these lights, and yeah, it's a great time, and we don't do it enough because we travel with a stroller and all of these things. Now just look at my guy over here just shredding it up, and yeah. Way to show off. I could not take my eyes off of this because I was like, I need to be doing that. And you could too. As long as you sign that waiver, you can get on the flow rider and be just like this guy. Ooh, putt-putt. Marley, tell us about putt-putt.
Oh, guys, I just love putt-putt. I did this every single night. I'm just kidding. I don't like putt-putt. Anyways, it does look like fun. A lot of kids, families were over here playing. I don't know how many holes there are because, again, not my thing.
Yep.
But it's cute, and it's definitely something to do.
And it's free.
And it's free.
One thing that is a feature on this ship is you can become a 5-star PADI certified diver. So definitely check that out if you're interested. One of our favorite parts of the ship is the Solarium.
And this is the Solarium Bistro. So at night we would come here for dinner, and it's Mediterranean themed. It was really good, y'all.
Yes.
This is a check-out place, and it's free.
It's free, but you do have to make reservations. They weren't strict about it on Utopia, but on Symphony of the Seas, they were very strict about it when I went to go lift some baklava.
Now this part is adults only. This is the Solarium. They do have a couple hot tubs. They have a kind of like a plunge pool. You're not swimming in this pool, but the views are incredible. They also have a couple bridges out here where you can stand outside and just take in the views. But even the views from inside are beautiful.
Yeah, and you'll notice there's a lot of empty seating here. This is not the case when you come to the Solarium. Normally you need to get a seat there because it does get full up really quick. And you also got your bar just in case you want to take some libations as you are enjoying the serenity of the Solarium. See what I did there? Mm-hmm. The serenity of the Solarium.
I love this room.
Yeah, it's like temperature controlled as well. It is open air, however, so yeah, plan accordingly. Next up is the Windjammer Cafe with the piano steps.
So there's 2 sides to the Windjammer, but they both serve the same items. It changes daily. Sometimes they have themes. You know, one night might be Italian night, the other could be Mexican night.
Yeah, they have pastries. I mean, it's a buffet, guys. They have so many different food options, and in our experience, the food has been pretty hit or miss in Royal Caribbean in general, and I think that also extends to the Windjammer. I will also say that on embarkation day, on debarkation day, on any sea days, there is nowhere to sit in here.
There's nowhere to sit. Oh God, it was miserable.
Yeah. I mean, we travel with a stroller, as we mentioned, so we have a little bit more to carry, but definitely take that into consideration, and that's why we recommend just going down to the Windjammer, going down to the Park Cafe to avoid all of this chaos. What you'll see here is the dessert bar, and then as I throw the camera around here to the left, you'll notice that it is more of the same. As Marley mentioned, it's a mirror image on both sides, yet it is still extremely crowded. Hooked Seafood is another pay-for option that we have never tried, but it's on top of where the Solarium Bistro is, looking down. And you guessed it, they have plenty of different seafood options. I think we could try this out on one of our next sailings.
We're not big seafood people, though.
For sure.
We'll give it a try. Another place that we didn't visit very often is the casino. I get really sad when I throw 20 in and I lose it, so I'm not a big gambler. But this place was never not busy. Obviously, the casino is closed right now in this video, but every seat in this casino was taken when we strolled through it. It also smells very heavily of smoke, but they try and mask it with this cologne smell. It's not great.
Yeah. And as we're exiting the casino here, we will be entering Studio B, which is the ice arena. They have laser tag. They also have the Crazy Quest here. Sometimes they have other sorts of game shows going on here. Just a really all-purpose area. But even if it's something like laser tag, it is still pretty cool. As you can see, we have just some shots of the ice show. It's cannot miss. It's really great. This is the Crown Lounge, so this is exclusive to a certain status level with Royal Caribbean, where they have a concierge there, and you can also get some quick bites. They'll print out your shore excursion tickets and just answer any of your general questions. Kind of a nice place tucked away in the entertainment place area where you can just get away from all of it and grab yourself a specialty coffee. How about the attic?
The attic is the comedy lounge. We did enjoy some adult comedy. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, the attic is a pretty cozy spot, and you do have to reserve your time ahead to get those shows, or you have to wait in the standby line. Marley mentioned the smoke level about the casino, so they do also have a smoke-free casino pictured here.
You've got some options. It's nothing crazy, but it does get you away from the smoke.
Yes, we do not like going through the casino with our little one with all of the smoke in that area. And we're not big gamblers either, but here it is. Check it out if that's something that interests you. Finishing it up, we have Izumi Hibachi and Sushi, another restaurant we haven't tried. And we love hibachi, we love sushi.
We did try it on Utopia, just not this ship, and we enjoyed it. It was really good.
Yes, they do not do open flames at Izumi. Thank you for the reminder, due to safety issues. So no onion volcanoes here. Insert your tears. And we hope you have enjoyed your tour of Symphony of the Seas.
I'm Marley.
I'm Matthew.
And we are Portholes and Pixie Dust.